Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is for Kitaholic Kits. It is my very first design team layout for them, so I'm so excited to be on their team. And what I decided to do, they did a lot of Pink Fresh Studios' newest collection that came out, and so what I decided to do is that I am using the wreath as my main focal point so that I don't have to do too much embellishments with this collection. And I also have had to do, our challenge was to add 4 things from our stash. And the stash that I pulled out was the Amy Tan stuff. Now the Amy Tan collection, Steph over at Kitaholic Kits added the puffy stickers, like the puffy hearts into it, so that's what I decided to put in, is some Amy Tan stuff, because I am a heavy embellisher. I am challenging myself for the next couple of months of just getting the main kit and hopefully able to add things to from my collection that I have here in my stash and that kind of stuff. So what I decided to do here is I backed it up on some foam tape outside, or like off camera, and then got out some tissue paper to put that Amy Tan one that came from my stash a little bit muted so that this turns out the way I want it to. So I put down the tissue paper, and now I am just going to leave this as a 12 by 12. I already took some edging off of the paper that I'm using from Pink Fresh Studio, and so that the black shows just a little bit. Not too much, but enough to just give it a little bit of a border, and then you see it more inside the photograph. And so here I am, I'm just placing this all down, and now as you're going to see, I'm going to start embellishing. Okay, sorry about that. So then what I am going to do is these are all of the scraps that I have left. And sorry about the little bit of a break in between. My daughter had to come in and ask a couple of questions that were to her importancy through my voiceover. So I had to stop and start again. So sorry about that. So what I decided to do here is I pulled out all of my scratch papers that I used this collection before from Amy Tan, and now I'm just backing everything with it, like layering up, because the thing is that you guys know that I'm a heavy embellisher and heavy layer, and I'm trying to challenge myself. But then when Steph told us to pull 4 items, I was like, I know exactly what I'm pulling: more paper and more embellishments, so that I can be able to make the amount of layouts I need to for the month. And we have 1 live, so go ahead and check out the subscribe. Everything will be linked down below for the Kitaholic Kits. If you become a subscriber, the whole month of August here, we are going live on Fridays. And I have to make my 5 layout plus a live with just the main kit. That is the reason why I pulled out the embellishments and extra paper, because I know I'm going to be like killing this all because I won't have much. And the kit already came with puffy hearts, but I had some in my stash already, so I wanted to use those up first just so I could be able to leave those in the package just that tad bit, little bit longer. They're going to get used, I know they are, but you know, it's that factor of let's use up what I have first and then dip into the new. And now I'm just going to embellish. Now, the paper clips are a little bit harder for me to use because I feel that they're for planners and Project Life. And I don't have much I don't do Project Life. And you guys know that I tried doing bullet journaling and I stopped doing it. It doesn't work. I've tried decorating my planner. That doesn't work. I just know that kind of stuff just doesn't, I don't like doing it on a weekly basis. So I'm trying to figure out how to use these up. So that's kind of my challenge, is that every layout that I am going to make for this month, I am going to try to use up one of those paper clips, because I don't know how to use them. I mean, I know that it's an element, but it's just something that I just don't gravitate to, which is fine, and I love the challenge of it. And now I'm just going through. So this embellishment pack right here is the Pink Fresh Studio embellishments that I have. Obviously, make sure that you go check out there is a couple of Facebook groups, a couple of community pages. Also, their website to the Kitaholic Kits will be linked down below as well. Stephanie is amazing over there. I absolutely love what they put together in their kits, and I'm just excited to be here for, for however long Steph wants me, because I love getting kits and I love using up my stash. So now I'm just finding little things to do. So the one thing about this wreath is I had this paper one time before, and I either got it or something, because I've been using a couple of different paper packs these past couple of weeks because I love this collection and I just have big, massive ideas for this. And what I used on this one, I used the back side of it, and it hurt me just a little bit to cut into this paper the first time around, but then the second time I knew for a fact I was going to fussy cut this. So the photograph is of one of my favorites. She's like a sister to me. Her son and my son are in the same grade. They're both sophomores this year, and we met when our oldest, because her oldest and my oldest are the same grade. And we met at Boy Scouts. And after that, our relationship just blossomed from that. She watched my daughter from when she was 5 weeks old until they had to move, because we both are military. They moved to Florida. So she watched my daughter for like 15 months, 16 months. And it was just, our friendship was just, it's amazing. And the one thing about our friendship is we can go like days or weeks without talking, and it's like we just talked yesterday. And I just loved it. It was amazing. Our relationship is just awesome. So this photograph is of when I had to bring my son back. She traveled up from Savannah and visited me at the hotel that I was at. And we took this photo just as, I think she was getting ready to leave. Yeah, she had to leave for the weekend, or after the weekend was over with. And so she left, and then we took this photograph, and it's been sitting on my desk because I just didn't know what collection to use. Like, her style and my style are different, but in the same, like, we have the same color palettes, but we use it differently. And when this collection came out, I finally figured out the photo to use for them. So that's what I did here. So that is what the photo is all about. Again, make sure that you go down and check everything out. My still shots are definitely going to be coming up. And make sure that you go check out the Kitaholic Kits as well. Become a subscriber, because we would love to have you in the subscriber group to get all of the fun stuff, as well as just to order from them. I'm going to let you know, I am going to use up all these puffy little hearts as well on all of my layouts. I am going to get rid of those puffy hearts, because not that they've been sitting in my pile that long, it's just that I want to get them used up. So I am going to leave you with that. That is going to have my journaling coming up here soon. And I hope that you love this, and I hope that you like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!